Or no, it is like, I told Summer, it's a reality show. Just like real reality shows, it's fake. All right, so what we've got going on here, girl, and I know you already know this about him, is a dog that will dodge and toy with you and not come to you. Of course, that's not the case right now. This is more of a case of a woman being mobbed by 3 very hungry dogs. But what we have to do, again, with this dog, we can't punish and correct. And you guys know, at home know who this dog is, if you've got him. If you try to go towards him, he's already got a lot of evasive. He's not going to swallow it. We're not going to be able to get on his face. Get on his face, because that's the possessive face. Get that face. Get in there. Zoom in on his face. All right, come back. Yeah, go ahead. Get it. Don't get your face down by his face, Summer. Just keep your face back. Stick the camera down there. All right, come back over here. Oh, no, he's got that. That's the look. I'll do that as the behavior thing, but that's kind of the look of mine. Anyway, what we have to do with this dog is, what the deal is with this dog is if he doesn't want to be caught, you're not going to catch him. So we've got to come up with a strategy to be able to physically control the dog, because that's what he doesn't want. Whatever in his mind is the physical controlling that you're going to do is what he doesn't want. So, oh, my precious little angel. I do get him underneath like this. I've got him now. If he tried to get away from here, I would probably be fairly certain I could make a fast move. It's when I don't have a hold of his little tags that the problems start coming in. You know, but it's all about proximity. I want this dog to understand anything in my proximity. Oh, it's going to be the best things ever. You know, I got to tell you, I just love this little dog. He's getting better and better every day. But, you know, even right then, him pulling into that collar does it. I want him to be able to understand that I can hold him with just my pinky. And don't kid yourself. If I wanted to make him start running and dodging from me, I could do it pretty quickly. So we need to be able to have a move that we can just kind of get a hold of his tags. And then get the leash on him. Oh, on his little Scooby-Dooby-Doo tags. And then like this, I want him, I'll probably do something with him called Safety Cave, where, you know, if it gets into a bind, you're running to a safety cave, not running to a source of punishment. You must get in the safety cave. I'll create the safety cave later. Oh, and look, I've made a big, big mistake. I want Summer to zoom in on this and see, and I want all of you to see what I've done wrong here. I've hooked the leash on the wrong collar. So, always want to hook it on this electronic collar.
Not the tags.
So as quickly as possible, I want Ollie to start communicating with the pager. And I'm going to tell you why the dog isn't going to get collar-wise from what I just did. Because the leash and the collar are together in the beginning. That's why they don't get collar-wise. That's why you don't need dummy collars. That's why you are able to synchronize the leash pressure. Is it going to just start raining on us?
If it does, it's not going to be for long.
But I'm being very, very deliberate about what I do with the leash. Because I'm trying to maintain a color-coordinated thing here. All right, look. So I want him to understand. Ollie. Oh, I'll tell you what he's going to heel like. He's going to heel like a Budweiser Clydesdale. But the problem we have with this dog is a puller. And I can tell you, you can blame. I'll tell you guys at home exactly who you can blame if a dog is a puller. Whoever walked the dog. That's who you can blame. Because our dogs don't pull, and so who can you blame for that? Me. So you've got to invest the time. See, Birdie doesn't eat the bags. He just chews them up. And doing the walking back and forth thing. And I'm adding the pager on every turn. and I'm indifferent to the dog. Oh, I've got in my mind he's going to heel like a little Clydesdale. In this, I mean, again, he doesn't know what my thought processes are, but what I want him to understand, and I'm going to tell you why he doesn't know, because I'm not giving very much away. I seem to be almost zombie-like. I mean, honestly, if a zombie came here and the zombie started training the dog, they wouldn't know. You know what I mean?
Could be all for it.
Well, he might be scared of the zombie. Oh, he's a cowardly one, this one. Oh, but I like a cowardly dog. And they make a tremendous companion. So it's not gonna be too long of doing this. But I have to say to myself, you know, if I'm not giving that much away with what I'm doing, what he's gonna say to himself is, I am going to study every movement of this strange creature. I am going to figure out this strange creature's actions. I will watch the strange creature. You know, so I want him to understand, and I'm going to tell you, girl, this dog is so leash-wise, he untangled his foot right there. Remember that one, we had that one time, and it would always, I said it would untangle its own foot. Maybe it was Axel, and Tootsie would do the same thing. Remember I said untangle their own foot? It takes a lot of experience for one to do that. So what I can start doing, just to augment, is I can feed it right there. But I'm not saying heel. That's the key with what we're doing right now. I'm not saying heel. I am adding the pager though. But what I'm going to tell you what, if you're not careful with one like this is exactly what's going to happen. If you're not careful with one like this, you're going to have two modes. On the leash pulls mode, off the leash perfect mode. So you need to kind of, if I just worked him this way and never did the walking and never taught him the lesson of I don't want the leash made tight, we would have two different modes. And so we really need more of a middle ground. But because I've already done the recall, Ollie! Oh, you precious, precious little man. Oh, you precious, precious little Ollie! And I didn't have enough leash right there. It would have been to my advantage to let him... Now, I'm going to see if I can do it this time. Ollie, it would have been to my advantage to let him go all the way to the end of the leash. And he might do it this time. Except for he's too busy choking. Ollie! That's what I want right there. Good, good. Ollie! And I'm just bringing him back to that point, which I had already started anyway. This is how I'm going to get my flashy healing. Ollie. I'll tell you how he's doing, girl. He's doing absolutely perfect.